Alright, so we got another Wardle. We got Koty Angeloff, aka Air doomcal versus Star X. I'm not exactly sure who beginning to end is warring yet, but when I find that out after the duel, I'll put it in the description and shit like that. Um, so looks like he's playing Burning Abyss and Cody's been playing the PePe magician shit. Um, from the look of things, uh, from the way I'm interpreting his game state, I was just thinking about it. Like, if he felt like the need to not give him an extra draw, it's an overlay for Dante to have a better like board presence and just more advantage if his cards go away. I feel like he has Horn of Heaven or like Horn of Heaven, Solemn, like things along those lines, and he in fact does. Um, and honestly, I guess that's fine because like he's gonna send. Okay, I thought he was gonna send Scarring, but I guess not. I guess that's just. I have no idea how Brandon Gibbs plays nowadays. Which is just fine. Like Koty can actually just keep on passing turn, like, because in this situation right here, like, if that tour guy stays on board, like he can't really play anything, and that's why World sent the ritual spell, because he might already have like Libic in his hand or something to be able to get over this. I mean, if not, he's gonna be able to search it off of the ritual spell, good and evil. Um, Yeah, I'm not really sure which more Koty can do. I mean, I guess you could have instant fusion, like he could have instant fusion, brilliant fusion, but I felt like if he would have had that, he already had played it at the beginning of his turn. Not instant fusion, but referring to brilliant fusion. So it's gonna be interesting to see what his follow up play is to why he sent the ritual. Like I'm just gonna assuming he has Libic in his hand already, or he might have a Farfa, or he could have a Seer, to where he bring back the graph and it's pretty much the same thing as being a Libic or whatever. So there's a couple of situations you can have right now. Um, I'm just actually not sure if that was correct to send that instead of just searching for Skarn. Uh, because the play with like all the plays that happen with good and evil, you don't use your normal summon, so I guess that's better compared to like if he would have sent Skarm and searched the Libic or whatever he needed, he would have to use his normal summon. So that's probably honestly why, and he has Skarm in his hand. So depending on what he has here, I'm not sure. Okay, he has Libic, so he does in fact have another Burning Abyss monster in his hand. The most optimal situation to be half Seer. Um, it wouldn't be too bad to have Farfa, and that just sucks. Like, he doesn't have to go for it, honestly. Okay, if I had an indication of that, he probably honestly just has another Blackhorn. Or, because you can rule out kind of that as Traveler, the Burning Abyss, because I felt like it was Traveler, the Burning Abyss. I would have overlaid Dante and gave him my other draw. But because like Dante and Graph was kind of hard to get over. Like it still gives him a draw and stuff, right? But like the extra draw you get, I think it's the extra draw you give him. I think is worth if he did have Traveler because you just gain so much card advantage of Traveler. Uh, it's Draco Slayer in effect. So like I know for a fact that like most Burning Abyss decks that I've seen that have been sent to me nowadays don't play discard traps. I guess I can see Geki Break being played maybe. But yeah, but for sure, Horn of Heaven's just a three of for Burning Abyss, so like it's not gonna be surprising at all if he has another Horn of Heaven. Well, actually, mathematically, it's gonna be surprising because he already opened one. If he has the other one, so be it. He can also just have bottomless. That's not optimal in the situation because like a lot of the monsters in his extra deck get under bottomless because they're low attack. Not sure what else. I know Burning Abyss don't play Fiend Griefing anymore either, so it's even possible that his new set could just be Traveler, and he just didn't want to give him a draw because like bringing back a Seer Graph at the end phase is pretty okay, I guess. But Cody's a good enough player to read that if it's possibly a Traveler, and he'll just attack over the seer, and he'll get like the graph back or whatever, and get another Scarm out. So, because in that situation, Star's gonna be playing that Koty uh, attacks over the tour guide, but Koty's a good enough player not to play into making Traveler really insane right there, because he would essentially get 3 Burning Abyss for free, and then plus one from another one from the Scarm Search. So, but Koty's hand just actually looks lit. And he pinches summons all of those. Let's see what he does. Another Horn of Heaven. Okay, that's optimal. And it's also just possible that the first set could be Traveler now, since the second set was Horn of Heaven. Uh, and he kind of has to attack over this. Koty could use, if he summons Castell, then he's 100% playing around Traveler. But if he didn't want to play around Traveler, Abyss Dweller is probably the better play. But if he is playing around Traveler, then he's going to use Castell. But also, like, both of those cards lose. This play doesn't, like, Horn of Heaven is the most optimal situation again, but like Koty's just not gonna lose to that. Not losing to that interaction, because his deck is just better. A lot of his cards gain more value than Burning Abyss right now, since not having a third seer or a extra 2 graph, which is actually relevant. Koty's thinking about his play. Uh, like, this is a real hard situation to think about for Koty, at least, because like I feel like Castell probably is better, and I DC. We're gonna get back into Duel real quick. Hopefully, we get to see what happened, and I'm signing up the wrong person. Okay, and he went into Diamond, which is also a play that I did not see, because I totally forgot that the deck plays the Ptolemy's engine, so that's really good. Um, like, that's just actually pretty good against the Traveler shit, too. So not much has happened, except for that he summoned Diamond, so that's good. Hopefully they didn't lag out again. Maybe change this up a little bit. Okay, and he summons a double seer. I'm not sure what he can do in this situation. He has a trigger clown, whatever that nigga's name is, underneath Diamond, pretty sure. And a damage juggle, that's optimal. So I'm not sure why he actually did that, unless like he's just telegraphing Stormy Mirror Force or something, because he has a Mirror Conductor on field, and or in the Pendulum Zone, he'll just switch downwards attack and defense. So Koty's reading right now in his position. He's reading that like maybe he could possibly have Storm Mirror Force. And actually, that first set actually could just be Storm Mirror Force, because like the first couple attacks you just wouldn't Storm Mirror Force at all. But it also wasn't like Horn of Heaven or Torrential Tribute, because he would have just used it on Diamond. So you can just like, based off of what happened on those summons, it's just part either of those. And it could also just be Traveler, because there wasn't really any optimal situations that it could have come up. And it also might just be a dead lake as well. But a dead fire lake, so who knows. Did I lag out again? Okay, I didn't, but what the fuck. Koty's thinking his play out. Trying to like think what he possibly thinking about. So he has Instant Fusion, Norden, bring out Garnet, and he has Bottomless. And the first set was indeed Stormy Mirror Force, which is honestly kind of fine. Like, he's just gonna do, yeah, he's gonna do this player here. I'm not sure what my DN's lagging for. So he banished damage juggler to get the hat trigger. If you can't see, it might lag on the screen. I'm not sure. My internet, my internet's not terrible because my internet's actually really good. So that my computer's fucking terrible. Like it's just trash. Like Jesus Christ. So he's using his extra deck. Like I actually just don't know what he could possibly be doing, and I DC'd again. Well, this is annoying. I haven't DC'd at all this past week. What the fuck? Okay, he made a Ragnar Zero play. I guess Koty had actually had room for that, so that's pretty good, I guess. Um, he probably just did go like plus a billion because he had Dante underneath it with the sir. It actually wasn't just a plus a billion. That's actually not just correct. I feel like Koty's in a winning position. Like the other two cards in the hand I can think of that might that it could be, since they've been kind of dead. Um, and he also could have just been playing around another Horn of Heaven too, and he kept some in his hand. But the deck cards that possibly in his hand, like Brilliant Fusion, because most people don't play a second Seraphonite. It could be Brilliant Fusion, possibly a Damage Juggler, because like I wouldn't pin some. Both of them I already had him. Well, actually, or I thought even banished. I'm not sure what that. Oh no, the other card is Degusto that's banished. Uh, it could be Damage Juggler because I would have just wasted on that. Uh, and he's looking at his extra deck. I'm not sure what he's thinking about. He says, thinking. Little Ignisty, yo, sisty. Just chilling. Did I get lagged out again? Like, what the fuck? I know they're like just playing, thinking, or. Okay, it's gonna catch up on the end real quick. It's gonna go really fucking fast. Okay, never mind. I'm just kidding. Um, he yeah, this is actually a really good play. He plays around Ragnar Zero by putting Dante in defense mode. If you don't know why he did that, it's because Ragnar Zero only says that a monster with its stats switched to from that special monster in attack position with its switch stats. You can Ragnar Zero it, but since you put it in defense, you can't. And he actually just got the best mill he possibly could. Cause before then, if he didn't mill his Alec or Libic, uh, he wouldn't be able to summon another monster on board. And if he didn't hit Alec, he wouldn't have been able to summon Dante. He would actually have to waste to summon on an Acid Golem, which isn't optimal. So like that was a pretty good mill, like to say the least. And Star X says that doesn't change too much. Then you don't need to cry. Well, World Star is a fucking fan because first of all he has World in his fucking name. I mean Koty has Eric G in his name, but he actually has World in his name. You don't know, so like if you don't really know about DN, there's like three clans that are just fucking shit and they're terrible at this game. So the first one being Akashi. They're a bunch of fucking fans who think Naruto is actually a good anime, and I'm sorry for anybody who thinks Naruto is good. Um, and the second one's like Akatsuki, and I mean not Akatsuki, Oblivion. They're a bunch of fans, and then the next one is World. They're a bunch of fucking fans who suck at Yu-Gi-Oh. And as you can see, like he's playing Burning Abyss, so that also just validates my statement. And he milled Farfa off of that, which is also just optimal in this situation. Not much to say. A bunch of fortunate stuff is happening in this duel. I'm glad for him being so good at this game that he can detach his card and say 3 and build the stones. But like yeah, there's not much to say. Like he's gonna banish for Farfa. Um, he should add back the graph onto the fill so it can start floating a bit. But we're gonna see what he does because I actually just don't see what other cards he would bring back other than graph. Um, what do you think? What he's doing to fucking think so long? Fucking tired as hell. Let me see. Slow play. Let me fucking type that in chat. Oh no, I'm Pojo. Okay. I'm not sure why he's thinking so hard. Like I know he's part of. He has world in his name, and is like he actually has to think about this play. Um, but still, like, what could you possibly think about? Like, you can serve back, I guess, if he hasn't already milled Scarm, like, try to get the Scarm out and, like, overlay for Downer to get 2 searches. But, like, I actually just don't know what the fuck's going on. Like, I don't know. Like, I just think this guy's slow playing. Like, it's Burning Abyss. Although there's no. Hi, Zaddy. Oh, wait, I'm not on my account, so he doesn't know it's me. I'm pretty sure he would know it's me because I'm the only one who says Zaddy. Brings out Mirror Conductor to graph. And he did like the most obvious play in the world that took him 80 years to do. And he says I won't, never mind. I don't know what the fuck that means. What? I don't get. Okay. I'm just tripping. So I'm like, there's nothing to think about here, just pass your fucking turn. Like, hello? Like, low rated scum, what are you doing? And the words in the shot, don't talk to me, low rated. Like, what could he possibly thinking about? Like, Jesus fucking Christ. This dude is fucking bad. I'm not sure there's already a damage juggler in grave, but if it's not, it's definitely going there. Okay, it is. And so 2, like the most optimal right now hand that he could possibly have is Draco Slayer in hand. So he could make uh, Dweller Dweller with Ignister. Actually, I totally forgot Radnizio comes back. So he could honestly probably still just make Dweller, and I'm trying to think of another high monster or an Trapeze Magician. Because he'll Mirror Conductor the first Dante, and now make it 1,000 defense, and then the one that he Pendulum summons will make this the other one 1,000 defense, and he'll attack over both of them with Dweller, with Dweller effect active. So, like yeah, he's just getting his war cleared no matter what. But from the way Koty's thinking on his play for this time bit, I feel like he has Draco Slayer in his hand, so he's trying to think of the most optimal way to do it. Because sometimes like you end up pendulum summoning the wrong amount of monsters when you're doing Ignister play. Uh, I know I did it like once or twice before, like where I summoned the wrong amount. So he pendulum summons 1, 2, and Wavering Eyes to get a Draco Slayer, I'm assuming. I guess it doesn't really matter. I felt like I would just Mirror Conductor anyways, even though it probably doesn't matter because he's getting Draco Slayer. Pojo Kid says. My dad is wilding right now. So Pojo Kid's getting beat up by his dad. I'm sorry, Pojo. I'm actually just not sure what's going on. I guess his other 2 cards are dead, or his other 2 cards could be like instant fusion. But if it is instant fusion, I felt like he would have just used the effect on the Mirror Conductors if that's the case. Like I don't know. I actually just don't know what's going on. So I'm trying to think of the best situation possibly that Star could draw next turn if this float doesn't end. So like he hit 3. I think his 2 series and Koty just admits defeat. So Koty loses. I'm not sure what was the rest of his hand. I'm pretty sure it was honestly just Brilliant Fusions in his hand. So so the possible card that Koty could be siding in is I'm pretty sure he might play Denko. I personally don't like Denko because like a lot of floodgates that you want to hit, like they all get shotgunned on standby phase. The floodgates that Burning Abyss does side, and also Horn of Heaven hits it. But I guess you would want out of all the things to bait. It's one of the things to bait out a summon. So I guess that's fine instead of just like pendulum summoning and having your whole life just negate it. He could also be siding in Storm, Typhoons, possibly Decree. I don't know about Decree. Um, and on the side that Star has to look at is like whether or not he'll side Decree. And like he already has cards to kind of deal with Denko, like being if he is siding anti spell or Dirge, to where he'll just shotgun it on standby phase, and that kind of deals with Denko already. And then Horn of Heaven deals with Denko, so he doesn't really have to worry about siding for Denko. Like the cards that he has to worry about Koty siding is like Storm or Typhoon or MST, which I think Typhoon is just better than MST because it's good against anti-spell shotgun. I mean, it's still the same thing as like MST in that situation, but if you draw into a Typhoon, then it's really good. So I'm assuming Koty still. I don't know. Don't know if Koty will go first or not. Because he might actually just opt to choose to go first so he can be able to play the game, and that's actually just not the case. He reveals Sir. I'm assuming he has a graph, or he's just playing the Fiends, which is actually, okay. I don't know what to say. I just don't think Vanity Fiends are managing good at all because, like, the Magician variant is just very rampant right now, and everybody at least plays 1 Dragon Pulse, and some even play 3 for some fucking reason. I don't know why they would play 3, but they do. Because, like, and then even in this situation like this, like, I don't even know, like, Majesty Fiend is just, and Vanity Fiend is just bad. Because Skulkerback Joker will be able to search Dragon Pulse, like, Pendulum Call will be able to search Dragon Pulse. Having a double scale and Wavering Eyes will be able to search a Dragon Pulse. And Majesty Fiend hits Skulkerback Joker, but it also just allows you to Pendulum Summon for his fucking life. So, like, I mean, that's the hand that he was dealt with, so I suppose he just had to play it. So he just windmill slammed that motherfucker. So, I'm not sure what Koty's thinking about. I'm not sure why Koty would not be playing Magician PePe. I just think that's, like, the better version of all of them. Like, it's just weird not to see. Because the Magician's literally just allows you to cut so many bad cards out your deck, like MST, Regeki, Darko, things like that, because of the dragon monsters, Dragon Pit, and Dragon Pulse, and Wonder One. Yeah, so now that I think about it, Koty's for sure playing just PePe, because he still plays Wonder One. Wonder One's actually was a pretty insane card before Magicians came out. Like, I just thought it was really good. It's better. It's almost better than Pot of Greed. Just kidding. Pot of Greed's like 100% of the time going to be always good. Well, Wonder One might not be. So, and you also can't Wonder One a Pendulum. And I'm not sure. From the PePe decks we were playing, it did have Dark Holes and Red Gekis and stuff. So I'm not sure if Koty would have sided that in against the Burning Abyss player just because he thought that they just wouldn't side Vanity Fiend or Majesty Fiend, considering how bad that card is. And World Star X is just here saying nice tech, net deck, question mark, storm. So Koty might just get a loss to this level 1 strategy. If you don't know what level 1 strategy means, it means just like from the beginning of a beginning of a format of what people were siding in, and just like pretty much is just really far behind in this in the way he side decks the meta. and now he loses. Pretty sure. Wellstar is probably fucking stupid and doesn't know that you can do that. That this is actually illegal. So he's probably about to say, "What? Question mark? Can you do that? I don't know if I can. If you can do that or not, because I have world in my name, so that automatically makes me a fucking bad player." So if he hasn't drawn any back row like right now, like I don't know. Like if he has Horn of Heaven, he can set his Burning Abyss Monitor to set Horn of Heaven. Because Koty will indeed need another monster to summon to get rid of his Vanish Fiend. But if he doesn't literally have anything, then he probably just loses this duel because Koty has been sitting on his on a draw phase consecutively for the past couple of turns, so his hand's probably just lit. Um, I'm not sure what the fuck this dude could be thinking about. Like, I really hate doing solo commentary sometimes. Like, I wouldn't even consider commentary just like me commenting. I guess that's like the thing about commentary is literally just commenting. But yeah, I don't know. Like, it's just weird having to do solo commentary, especially when someone's slow playing with Burning Abyss, because you don't have a lot of things to talk about during the free time when they're not actually making moves. And he passes turn. I'm not sure what the fuck he possibly could have been thinking about. Like if you're gonna think during your opponent's turn, when especially you don't have any responses. So I'm pretty sure Koty has any monster over 1200 in his hand. He has 7 cards in his hand. Like Jesus. Koty's taking a while. He's probably just thinking about what's his follow-up play after he gets rid of Vanity Fiend. Or either that, I just lagged out, because, yeah, oh, wow, that's actually just insane. That's really insane that he didn't have a monster to attack over this. I don't know what that set card could be, if you're being completely honest. Like, I don't think it would be a damage juggler, because damage juggler can get attack over Vanity Fiend. Or, there might be a possibility that, even though it's not very likely, but it could occur that Koty's hand, Koty's follow-up hand was not very good at all. To like make a board that burning abyss can pick apart very easily, like summoning like pendulum summoning some fair cards and just making like Pharaoh imps with like no omega or anything like that. It's just not very good. So hopefully he didn't draw a trap and he drew a trap. So he might just have that. He set one card and picked it back up. So I'm assuming that's another storm. Okay, it's just Denko, and that's game. Like scoop. This is really good because in this situation right here, okay, so like assuming I was talking about earlier, like in a likely situation, his follow-up play just wasn't good enough against Burning Abyss. And he just wanted to wait because Burning Abyss could have picked apart. That's exactly what happened. Uh, the reason why this situation is really good is because that one spell and trap in in that zone right there stops Burning Abyss from just special summoning his next turn. So he literally just has to have Tour Guide. Um, or he has to have a Barbar and Crash Denko. So he's gonna have Max C. Uh, in this situation, I have no idea what to do. You think you just pass because he has Mirror Conductor. Like in this situation, like he needs Dark Holes or Regeki. Barbar would be actually not good because the Mirror Conductor's on the field. So like yeah, Dark Hole and Regeki's just out and he scoops. So I don't. So when I was playing Burning Abyss for like the tad bit of time that I did, because I was gonna play in the regional, but last week or this weekend, but I didn't get to because I just didn't have the cards. Cause um, but I felt like you always just went first with Burning Abyss no matter what. So cause you just need to floodgate them. But Star now saw that there's like he's siding Storm and Dingo, so he might have changed the side deck a little bit accordingly. I'm not sure what he would do. Like maybe play Dark Hole, like put Dark Hole Regeki in. Uh, But I don't feel like he would let Koty go first though, because you kind of just need a whoa. He let Koty go first. Like I don't know. Like I felt like by you choosing him to make him go first, like you're literally just hoping he doesn't draw a somewhat playable hand, because you make your traps so much worse by making him go first. Like Horn of Heaven is not as good as it is against Pendulums now. Um, Bottomless, Anti Spell Fragrance if you did side it in, Stygian Dirge if you did side that in, just like multiple floodgates that burning to his side. Um, he actually might just honestly play Stormforce with the Fiends, which is just fucking idiotic. But yeah, I don't know. It's just like hard to say. But like honestly, that's literally just hoping for the best. Like I felt like Star actually might have went on Till and just threw his game plan out the window. But then again, I don't know what he sided in, because could just be a fucking idiot, which he's already an idiot. For siding the Fiends in a Magician's format. But like yeah. And also another thing too, I'm not sure if this war is allowing Magicians. It might just not. And that other card's that's not banish. So he's gonna make Omega here. Also, Koty could be siding in Stygian Dirge. So yeah. Stygian Dirge would just be really nice right here too. And Koty just drew a really good hand. Like, now I'm just say about it like that. Like, how do you get over this? Like, what's also good about Omega too, like, if he does side in Stormforce, it like just plays around Vanity Fiend Stormforce really well. And that also could just be Stygian, and it is. And yeah, good game, pussy, nice deck. Egg D, Egg D. Egg D, Egg D. Tyson Waffle, are you fucking seriously? Like, yeah, you're a bad player. Like, you just did not play your deck correctly in the game plan of being a bitch. Like, no matter what, you kind of just have to go first. Like, I don't know. And next to your shisty. Nice deck. Nice deck, XD, XD. So, but yeah, I doubt that Star can comprehend that why it was fucking dumb to go first, because he made a lot of his traps bad in his deck, and even if he didn't play the traps that I mentioned beforehand, like Anthrax, Spellfragments, and Dirge, he's already bad for not playing those cards in his side deck. But yeah, like I don't know what you could have. Like Stormforth would tribute Stardust, and then he would attack over Feral Imps, and we still have a damage earlier, but Omega would come back. And also Omega could honestly just hit one of the Fiends. And also I wouldn't know if I would attack over Feral Imps with Vanny's Fiend. I'll probably just attack over Plus Fire. But yeah, there's still nothing that is gonna address Dirge. Like yeah. So right now the hand that has to play around his hand is like have Stormforth, Stormforth, Vanity Fiend with the MST. He activates Omega. The reason why I think he's activating Omega now, even though he did see Vanity Fiend played, he could just be playing Majesty's Fiend. Because if he would summon the Majesty's Fiend, then Omega wouldn't be able to activate his effect anymore. So Koty with the dice roll of 2 and hitting the one on the very far right, like I don't know how the fuck he did that. And I'm just not sure what's going on. Like, so the best situation right now that he can have is Storming Mirror Force. 22. Since he has, okay, so what's gonna happen is I would turn. I don't actually really know if I wouldn't turn Omega to defense mode. I would actually attack with the Omega. I would attack Omega and turn Stardust to defense mode. Or actually, he could use Omega instead of just turning Omega into defense mode. He could Omega during his main phase and banish for damage juggler, get Mirror Conductor, summon Mirror Conductor to Vanish Fiend. Well, actually, he should do all that beforehand, like banish damage juggler, get Mirror Conductor, summon the Mirror Conductor. So if he has Torrential, He'll negate it with Stardust, and then he'll be able to attack over freely with Omega. But like that card literally just has to be Storm Mirror Force. And I lagged out, so I'm the best. I'm not sure why I lagged out during just this only match alone. Maybe because I like switched accounts, so I didn't even switch accounts. Like I'm not even sure why this one's on there like that. Like that's weird. Diagnose what? So we might have to switch to Google Chrome, which I actually just don't want to because Google Chrome has been fucking up lately too. So yeah, I'm guessing that I just that I DC'd or some shit like completely. So I guess I'm just gonna end the video right, like stop the video right here. If it comes back on, I'll go watch the duel. But like yeah, I'm pretty sure Koty just wins in the situation. Um, like it literally just has to be Storm Mirror Force. If it's not, then he's just gonna lose. And even if it is Storm Mirror Force, like he's still gonna lose. And that dude's bad. So yeah. But I'll update like I'll put it in the description of how the game went. I'll ask Koty. So yeah, peace out.